One of the surprises is he says he wanted to go back to Boston. He said before finalizing the agreement with Denver, he reached out to Danny Ainge. They talked for a while, and he told Ainge, if the opportunity is there, I'd just like to let you know that I'd like to come back. But Thomas ultimately accepted the Nuggets offer before Boston had reached its new deal with Marcus Smart. And Isaiah said, look, I would have gone back. I don't hold grudges. So what do we make of that? Isaiah Thomas sort of had gone full circle. You think back to where he was right before he left Boston and the situation it felt like he was in, and then a whole bunch of moving pieces. Are you surprised that he would have been happy to go back to the Celtics?
Well, he showed that he's been humbled. And I don't think he would have been enthusiastic to go back to Boston when they have Kyrie Irving returning. They also have Terry Rozier. They just signed Marcus Smart. Plus, they're going to get back Gordon Hayward. That's a crowded backcourt already. I think he was a guy that was a free agent that's playing on his third or fourth team in subsequent seasons that was just trying to find a job. And actually, I think he got a great landing spot in Denver, playing for a coach that's familiar with him on a Nuggets team that I feel like is on the rise. This is just the trials and tribulations of a guy that's trying to figure out a way to reestablish being a player that was all NBA 2 seasons ago, averaged 29 points, and was on the verge of getting a max contract to now playing for basically league minimum.
Yeah, I mean, he went from potentially making like $150 million to now making $2 million. But if you listen to the article and the way that Isaiah talks, he's like, so many other people get multiple chances and they have injuries and they have the ability to come back. And he just felt as though maybe he wasn't given the same opportunity. And he talks about his size and some of the things that he's run into. And he said, I had to realize that this year is not going to be about money. That's not what it's about. It's about showing everyone that he can still play. Everyone's still afraid of his hip. And I think he's accepted where he is. But I also think it's unfortunate for him to be there because of what we've seen from him in the past. Yeah,
and it's also a testament to not burning bridges. You know, when the circumstances of his departure from Boston were ugly. I mean, in every conceivable way. I don't even want to bring in the personal tragedy he had in his life, but we all saw what played out in front of us, and he still was there for his team in the playoffs and everything else while injured, and then they trade him away after that. He would have had every reason to just explode on the organization, and by and large, he didn't, and I think he earned some respect for that.
And how about, like, there's a reason in life, and you know I try to get philosophized. There's a reason in life that the windshield is way larger than the rearview mirror because what's happening in front of you is way more important than what took place. And Isaiah Thomas is a perfect example of that for me because you brought up the personal tragedy. What about the hip injury? And so when you're 5'9", you're judged on your wills. When you're 6'7" or above, it's about your skills. And so if he can't beat people off the dribble, it isn't as herky-jerky as he could be when he was really healthy. That's what's going to affect his ability to get paid.
I think that was good philosophizing.
Yeah.